Welcome to another episode of the Lone Recruiter Podcast. I'm your host, Brett Clementson, and if you're a recruiter out of your own or just lacking general guidance or mentorship, then you've come to the right place. Our to-the-point episodes are designed to give you the motivation, the advice, and strategies you need to succeed as a lone recruiter. So join us, grab a cup of coffee, and let's take your desk to another level. Now, today is going to be a quick one. So get your piece of paper out and let's jump into it. I want to go through and I want to look at the 3 quickest ways to create more deals today. I'm not talking about pie in the sky stuff. Look, this is what you should be doing. Just what can you do right now if you need more deals? And I want to just pause it there. And the inspiration for this podcast came from, I was trawling LinkedIn and I saw some recruiters bantering about what some of their best inspirational moments from their managers have been over the years. And it was really, really nice feed. But this question or this idea stuck out to me, which I really loved and I grabbed onto, which was their manager would come to them every day and just go, cool, are you losing momentum or are you gaining momentum? And I love this question. Are you losing momentum or are you gaining momentum? It is a very, what would you call it? Like a self-awareness question. And so I do like it because instantly, we understand what losing momentum and gaining momentum looks like for our desk. But I actually wanted to drill down on, well, what if the answer is, yeah, I'm losing momentum. It's falling apart. Deals aren't sticking. Can't find people. Can't find candidates. What's the solution? So it's very good to ask that question. And we all have tools to get out of those situations. But today's episode really is about how do we then gain momentum if we have not got momentum. So that might be you. You might be watching this episode because you're thinking, I'm stuck. I need some inspiration. What do I need to do to get some momentum? So good news is I've got 3 ideas that I think you can do today, right now, in the next 2 hours, and it'll probably take up your day. But by the end of the day, you're going to go, I have energy and momentum. Sound good? So, surprise, surprise. All of these, for me, revolve around getting on the phone, okay? We all know that, but sometimes having a purpose to get on the phone can be the important factor here. So my 3 big tips that are going to get you momentum and to generate more deals today are as such. So 1, look back at the last 12 months of candidates that you've worked. We speak to a lot of people every day, right? And so we're always putting people in the database, we're coding them, or we're speaking to people through LinkedIn messaging, or we're calling old people. I don't want to worry about everyone. I want to look at the people that you had the energy and you thought they were good enough to do a full interview on. You felt that they were good enough to put the package and email together and the briefing and the summaries and all that sort of stuff, and you felt that they were good enough to send out to your clients. We don't place all of them. Sometimes we get so honed in on particular roles that we miss, wider canvases. We might miss certain opportunities, or for whatever reason at that point in time it didn't stick. I want you to go back and now start looking at the last 12 months of candidates that you deemed were good enough to do full interviews and send to your clients who you didn't place. Because you'll find there's actually a ton of those people in your database. And over the last 12 months, if they have not moved, they're probably ripe for the picking. They're probably further down the line of thinking I need to go or whatever. But that's a very warm call. And just doing those calls will find you a ton of momentum. Guarantee it. Because these people are probably either, yep, I'm active, I'm activated, let's go. Or, oh, I've just found a job. Oh, okay, what roles did you let down? Oh, okay, this one. So now you've got new roles. It's just going to be a great spark for the wider desk that you need if you're looking for momentum. That's my number 1. My number 2 is then obviously take a good candidate that you have and use it as an excuse to canvas to your clients. And when was the last time you called all of your clients with a profile? Hey, I've got a senior such and such. They've got X experience. Do you got any needs for this sort of person? We're coming out of a very, very busy patch for recruiters, and I think we're starting to see some holes in clients and a bit of pausing or whatever that might be. So now is a brilliant time to get on and just canvas the goods, So again, if you've done number 1 well and you've picked up some candidates, great. Maybe we just pick up the phones, we go, look, and we do this. We should be doing this anyway, but I've got to remind you, the people who are going to need this are the ones that have not got momentum. So let's just bring it back to basics. So number 1, let's go back on the last 12 months of candidates that you deemed worthy to work properly, and let's go and see where they are at now. 2, let's take a good candidate and let's just canvas your market. Such a simple one. And the last one, thirdly, for me is a 2-parter. and you'll see why I've broken this up. Beyond just the canvas, call your top 3 clients. It can be as simple as that. You know who your top 3 clients are. The ones that love you, the ones that pay you, the ones that engage you, the ones that trust you, the ones that use you exclusively, even without terms that say exclusive. They're your top clients, okay? The ones that you know inside out, the ones that you know you can make money with. They are your 3 top clients. Now, the reason I've broken this up into 2 parts is you're going to call your 3 top clients that you're working with today. Just get a status check, see if there's anything else you can help them with. You might have just placed some people with them. What else do you need help with? The other top 3 clients you're going to work with or call are the ones that you worked with over 12 months ago. Have a look back at your data. You might have had a spell with a client 12 months ago, did 4 or 5 roles with them. They didn't need anyone else because you'd done your job. Great, fantastic. But let's go back over the last 12 months and just see who haven't you actually done any deals with in the last 12 months, because they're probably actually ripe for more hires. They're probably going, we've bettered them in, we've had some growth or whatever, but they're great ones to target too, because there's already the trust there. It's still 12 months ago, still fresh in your mind. Hopefully your candidates are still there and you can prove that you've done a great job. But that's how I would break up that third one. Call your top 3 clients from today that you're dealing with at the moment, and call your top 3 clients that were your top clients 12 months ago who you haven't transacted with in the last 12 months. That's it. That's today's episode. It's super basic. Remember, ask yourself, are you losing momentum or are you gaining momentum? And if the answer is I'm losing momentum, well, do something right now to get that stone rolling down the hill, because it's the only way you're going to gather momentum. And momentum creates momentum. Energy creates energy. And before you know it, you're making placements again and all is well in the world. That is all we have time for you today. So if you got any value out of today's episode, please subscribe, share this podcast, recommend it. It really helps us grow. We love bringing this content to you, but we can't do it without you. We want to get this out to a wider audience, so we really will appreciate that. You can get all our podcast material. Just join the mailing list. There's a website, thelonerecruiter.com. You can drop your email there, or you can email us at hello@thelonerecruiter.com and get all the material right to your inbox. Have an amazing day. And you know what? May all your deals come true.